What is up, everybody? My name is Wolf64. Welcome to Let's Play Genshin Impact Sumeru's story. Now, in the last part, we were able to beat these three, some information out of these three, where they're keeping Izak's grandfather, excuse me, and see if we can rescue him. So let's be on our way to do that. I'll have a whole lot of catching up to do with Genshin right now. Slowly loading. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I don't know why it's slowly loading. I think it's because I'm barely starting the game. Yeah, this is gonna be my first recording session. First video of the recording session I'm making with Genshin right now. Okay. There goes, and... Okay, we're outside for some reason. Okay, cutscene. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Yeah, where you been?
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate.
Is that so?
Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yes.
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
Yep.
Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Right?
Yeah, you're all talk.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well stop. I mean, I don't know why you're the one with silent treatment when you need to tell us where you've
While you were
been.
investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Well, what they freaking do?
Really?
Tell us what it
Paimon
is.
doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Like?
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
Go on.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
Okay.
What does that mean?
That
How
she
do
might
you think
deserve
the
a
residents of Aru
stabbing.
village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Like who?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new information? I guess you could say that. Talk to them a bit more. See what we can unlayer.
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived.
Is that so?
The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes, those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
Is that so?
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
You know, in a way, I kind of thought of her
After
as like,
speaking to the
as a
village
weird.
chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
Okay. If that's how you feel, Senna. Then, we'll be able to let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, we'll just go in to help her and persuade her with some good old-fashioned aether charm. Okay, let's go in.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go
Okay.
on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
Yes. Sure thing. Hi, Miss Shawnee.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
Go
Do
ahead.
you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
Not really.
Why's that?
Because it will only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations.
That's understandable.
Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Yep.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Well, I need more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
It's messed up.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people.
Yeah, it's
I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened.
Aw.
The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation. And I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll tell you what I told Al-Haytham.
Okay.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Really?
There are ghosts?
Relax,
Perhaps.
Paimon.
I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very... It used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
Is that so?
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, you would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Can you make out where they're
There's
coming from?
really nothing around
Yeah, can you
these
tell
parts,
us?
except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I see.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out the hospital.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. We got our destination. Now let's head on out. Over there. Alright. Let's see. Come on, map. Open up. Open up, game. Okay, so it's right by the green cube. I wish I had a waypoint already set up there. Probably gonna have to take a path. I'm gonna have to take the path, yeah. Because if I try climbing around the wall, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna eat up my time here. So let's just head up to the front of the village and get going. Let's run. You know, maybe it'll just be quicker if I had to climb. I don't know. Now I'm unsure. I'm unsure. I'm wet, and don't feel good about this. And oh gosh, there's desert things, desert shrooms. Wait, how do you wait? How do you hang on? Do you clear them out with someone with animal power? Oops, didn't mean to remove it completely, but let's say animal. Okay, let's use circle.
I can do it.
Oh!
Give up.
I knew it. There we go. Okay, let's not attract the attention of any more creatures.
Enhanced animal models.
Don't waste my time.
Scanner!
There we go. Oh! I gotta hurry up.
Let's
Hey.
test. Robot, get them. Stand clear. I'm the frying pan.
Propagate!
And there we go. Well, that's the last time I'm ever gonna be doing that. Hey, I'm also on time too, and I ain't got time to waste right here. I gotta go. Hey, Shungling, come on! I just said I ain't got time to waste. Whatever. But I guess this is actually gonna be the end of the video.
What is the situation?
We're trying to reach up to an event. That's the situation. We're trying to catch up in the story to get to the event. That's what we're. My gosh! Alright guys, you know, yeah, I won't bore you guys with this, even though you probably guys like me seeing kick butt and everything like that for a change. They drop so much meat! Oh my goodness, guys, if you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button, share the video as well, guys. And if you guys like to see more me gathering more meat and everything like that, hit the red subscribe button, and please hit the red subscribe button. We're trying to reach up to 150 subscribers before the first half of the year goes by, and I can't do that without you guys. So hit that subscribe button if you're new, and please please help me out. Anyways, as well, once you do subscribe, hit that lovely little bell to receive all notifications. I am Sumeru for the 64. This has been Genshin Impact. Peace out, and God bless you all.